So last week on the 23rd of May, I held a workshop at the Building Brands event at the University of Plymouth titled How to Make Your CRM Sexy to Enable You to Achieve Your Marketing Goals. And we thought it would be a good idea for me to record a version, could use digitally and post on social, so that those of you that couldn't or didn't attend will be able to get an overview of the subjects I was discussing. Thank you all for joining me today. My name's Shaun Weston. I'm the CRM manager at Air Marketing. For those of you that don't know, we're an end-to-end sales and marketing agency that are based in Exeter. I do have a confession before I get deep into this and get started. I'm an imposter. The majority of my career was as a sales account director and then in senior operations roles. It wasn't until March last year that I was actually adopted by the marketing services team at Air. I'm not at all a marketer, but my migration last year, coupled with roles across multiple departments, has hopefully given me some great insight into the struggles that marketing teams have with CRMs. So I'm responsible for CRM services within the marketing team and focus on MarTech. And whilst we are a HubSpot solutions partner, we're well versed in Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, Pipedrive, SalesLoft, Outreach, and many others. So focusing on what I'll actually be talking about today, to be clear, using the word sexy in the name of this talk wasn't my personal idea. It was suggested by a marketing team at Air as they believed it would resonate. Don't get me wrong, I'm by no means a prude, but maybe the word sexy is just a bit weird coming out of my mouth. That being said, I do use the C word a lot, but I'm not going to be talking about conspiracy theories today. I'm talking about CRMs, or customer relationship management, which hopefully you know is a powerful tool that can help businesses gain insights into customer behavior and track their journey from initial contact through to conversion and beyond. Now, with the right CRM, marketing teams can collect and analyze data on lead behavior and customer interactions to identify patterns and trends, as well as track ROI on marketing efforts. Before I get too deep into this again, and so it doesn't turn out to be a kind of a boring recording, a boring TED talk, just a couple of statements or kind of rhetorical questions just to get you thinking. What do you think a CRM is? What are you using it for? What should it be used for? So that's something for you to think about there. How many of you are actually using a CRM? And by using it, I mean properly, not just to dump data in. And then, do you feel you're using your CRM to its full potential? Definitely something to get you thinking today. Hopefully, it'll kind of give you some insight into what I'm talking about today. Next, I'm going to hit you quickly with some obligatory software stats. Some statistics I saw recently and a lot of the content I've been reading that really kind of sparked an interest, caught my eye. To start off, this first one from Salesforce. They reported that last year, overall CRM usage globally increased from 56% to 74%. That's a stat from one provider, Salesforce, but that's a huge leap in 1 year. So definitely something to think about. Now, these next two stats are very much about revenue and kind of percentage and increases and decreases. There's a bit of duality, a bit of commonality that I'd ask you to focus on. So the first one's from HubSpot. Overall, 3/4 of HubSpot users experienced growth in revenue as a result of implementing the software, with 1/3 experiencing an increase of greater than 10%. Interesting stat. I should focus on that 10% for a second. Particularly, I guess what sparked my interest was I then quite closely afterwards saw this stat from Validity. 44% of companies surveyed estimate they lose over 10% in annual revenue due to poor quality CRM data. Really interesting that one provider is reporting that their users see a 10% increase in revenue from implementing a piece of software like HubSpot, but then half of companies surveyed by one provider show a decrease of 10% in annual revenue because of poor quality CRM data. So you see an increase in implementing the software, but once it's in place, you see a decrease by having poor quality data within it. Definitely something to think about. Next, I just want to give a bit of an overview of the market. So here's some CRMs in the market. Some you're probably familiar with, some of the more well-known ones. It's entirely possible that the CRM that you're using isn't on the screen. But hopefully it gives you some insight into, I guess, my personal definition of what is a CRM. And then hopefully it will give you a better understanding of what I'm going to be discussing and going through over the next few slides. So talking to sexy, just to be clear, the meme on the right is in fact Patrick Stewart, and it's not me without a beard, just in case anyone was confused. I do, however, often make that comment about Excel, and I have that same exact expression. I love Excel. I love data, But to be clear, Excel is not a CRM. Anyway, so how can you make your CRM sexy to enable you to achieve your marketing goals? First off, particularly for marketers, you need to start with the aesthetics. How does it look? You need to start with a great user interface. So a great user interface usually results in increased productivity and user satisfaction. So when your CRM is visually appealing, it's user-friendly, and it's easier to navigate through, it's more likely that the marketing teams would utilize it more efficiently. That's a given. You need to be looking at multi-channel integration. So your CRM must integrate seamlessly with other marketing channels such as email marketing, social media, advertising, and other customer touchpoints. With that sort of integration, it makes it easier for your marketing teams to gather and analyze data from multiple channels and create targeted campaigns. You also need to look at real-time personalization. It helps to make a CRM sexy to marketing personnel. Your CRM should have the capability to deliver personalized messages, offers, and product recommendations based on real-time customer information. That will naturally foster loyalty and it will increase the lifetime value of your customers. I'm very much a fan of software doing the menial tasks that have to be done, but are sometimes boring. So, hopefully you all agree, in which case you need to look at automation. Automated processes like email campaigns, lead nurturing, and segmentation all aid in efficiency and lead conversion. So a CRM that utilizes automation can create better workflow processes and it will help marketers focus on more productive tasks. You need to look at your CRM's analytic capabilities. So a CRM should have useful analytical tools to provide real-time insights into customer data, allowing your marketers to make better informed decisions about campaign optimization. It should also be able to provide advanced analysis such as attribution modeling and forecasting. We all live in a world where we all use our mobile. I know when I was at the event last week, I was constantly checking it. And truth be told, I was actually reading a lot of my notes off my mobile. So your CRM should have, or should be, accessible via mobile. It should be mobile friendly. It should allow sales and marketing personnel to access customer data and other essential marketing materials on the go. It's an absolute given in today's world. Your CRM should also allow for collaboration. It makes it easier for the marketing sales teams to work together to achieve their goals. So a CRM that fosters collaboration and teamwork would naturally increase the productivity of those teams. You also need to look at the ease of integration. So your CRM must be easily integrated with other tools and platforms that your marketing teams use, such as marketing automation software, social media platforms, and customer service software. Something that's quite not often thought about, underutilized, you should look at gamification. It can make the use of the CRM more exciting for sales and marketing teams because it creates a competitive environment where the teams can earn rewards and recognition for their achievements. Definitely something to look at. And most importantly, the CRM must be customer-centric. It must put the customer at the center of every activity, allowing marketers to obtain a more in-depth perspective on their needs, preferences, and their behaviors. When a CRM is customer-centric, it creates opportunities for more effective and efficient communication with customers, which ultimately leads to better marketing campaign outcomes. Next, just want to look at how your CRM can enable you to work in harmony with your sales teams. And this is very much directed at marketing teams. Your CRM needs to have the capability for shared customer data. It should provide a shared database of customer information, enabling both marketing and sales teams to better understand customer behaviors, preferences, and purchase history. It needs to improve communication. It should provide a platform for sales teams to communicate with other departments, including marketing and customer service, to ensure that all parties are working together towards the same goals in exactly the same place. Your CRM needs to increase efficiency. It's one of the primary benefits of a well-configured CRM system. So automating certain tasks such as lead scoring and follow-up emails can significantly free up time for your sales personnel to focus on building relationships with their customers and closing deals. With a good CRM system in place, a sales team can streamline the entire sales process by centralizing all customer information in one place. This means that the important data such as customer contact information, sales history, and preferences can be easily accessed, and sales teams don't have to waste valuable time searching for information or manually calculating scores. Furthermore, a CRM system can help marketing teams identify and target specific leads with more efficiency. By automating lead scoring, teams can effectively prioritize leads based on their likelihood to convert, ensuring that sales reps can focus on high potential leads. Again, CRM needs to enable enhanced collaboration. It's an essential aspect of any modern business, and it's especially crucial when it comes to sales and marketing teams. These teams must be in sync to ensure that the customer's experience is seamless and consistent. By providing a shared platform, your CRM should facilitate communication and collaboration between those two teams, allowing them to work together seamlessly. This integrated approach ensures that each team is aware of the other's activities and there's no overlap or conflict in their strategies. Sales and marketing teams can work together to identify the best leads and opportunities. They can then tailor messaging to suit specific customers, and it will create a clear and coherent customer journey. You need to look at streamlined reporting. So your CRM should provide real-time data and analytics that enables marketing teams to track progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust strategies accordingly. This will then lead to better forecasting and increased revenue. So next, how the right CRM can provide accurate data on lead and customer journey to show the tangible effort the marketing teams put in. There's a few steps involved in utilizing a CRM for tracking leads and customer journeys, very much my opinion, but from being within marketing teams and being on the outside working with marketing teams, this is kind of my perspective on the things you need to do. First off, you need to identify the key stages in your customer journey. So before you track customer journeys, you need to identify the key stages that customers go through before purchasing. These stages typically include awareness, consideration, decision, and post-purchase stages. You then need to define your lead scoring criteria. For those of you that don't know, it's the process of assigning values to leads based on their behavior and their fit with the company's profile. With the right CRM, marketing teams can use lead scoring to prioritize leads based on their engagement levels, their company size, industry, and other relevant factors. Once that's done, you need to be able to track interactions. So with a good CRM, you can track customer interactions across multiple channels, including email, social media, and website visits. That data can then be used to identify patterns and trends in interaction, as well as track the ROI of marketing efforts. You then need to be able to analyze that data. So using the data collected by the right CRM, marketing teams can analyze customer behavior across multiple touch points. They can then identify problems and areas for improvement, and they should be able to adjust their campaigns accordingly. You then need to be able to share that data across teams. So to maintain transparency and ensure all teams are working together seamlessly, it's important to share customer journey data across sales, marketing, and customer service teams. A good CRM should have built-in collaboration features that facilitate that process. You then need to be able to tie it to revenue. I'd argue that everybody watching this has a part to play in revenue generation. Using the data collected by CRM or by your CRM, marketing can more accurately determine what marketing efforts lead to close-won deals. This can provide measurable ROI, and it provides marketing with tangible data to show the impact of their efforts. By using the right CRM tool, businesses gain a much deeper understanding of their leads and their customer journey. Accurate data on lead behavior and customer interactions can help businesses make informed decisions on their marketing strategy and then maximize the ROI in their campaigns. Next, let's talk about using your CRM to get actionable insights into MQL conversion. By using a CRM to get actionable insights on that MQL conversion, businesses can improve their bottom line. For example, a CRM can help identify which marketing channels are providing the highest conversion rates, which products or services are generating the most interest, and which sales tactics are most effective at securing deals. With this information, businesses can refine their marketing strategy, optimize the sales process, and ultimately increase their revenue. Additionally, a CRM can also provide insight into customer preferences and pain points, allowing businesses to create more personalized marketing campaigns and customer experiences. Overall, leveraging a CRM to analyze MQL conversion can help businesses make more informed decisions, improve their customer relationships, and drive growth. So, what are the benefits of having your data, your social, email, PPC, web and landing page design all in one place and talking to one another? Well, first off, consistent messaging. With all aspects of your online presence working together, you can ensure consistent and cohesive message across all channels. This can strengthen your brand identity and it will build trust with your audience. It will lead to better targeting. When all of your data is in one place, you can more easily analyze it and create targeted campaigns that speak directly to your audience's needs, their preferences, and their behavior. It will lead to more efficient content creation. So having your organic and your paid social, email, PPC, your web, your landing page design teams working together in the same place means that they can share data and insights, which will ultimately result in content that's more effective and more efficient. It will lead to faster problem solving. So if you encounter any issues or challenges, having all of your data and your teams in one place can make it easier to identify and address those problems quickly. It will lead to ROI. So by having all of your online marketing channels working together towards a common goal in the same place, you can maximize your return on investment and you'll achieve better results overall. It will also lead to an holistic approach to strategy. So when all aspects are talking, it makes it easier to see the bigger picture of your marketing strategy. You can then be more agile to adjust to changes in not only the market, but your customer behavior. Again, a point I've been banging on about, streamline reporting. With all of your data in one place, you can create a centralized reporting system that can streamline the data analysis process and get insights faster. So, how to use your CRM data, not your opinions or emotions, to close the feedback loop and ultimately lead quality. This is definitely something I've struggled with. It has to be fact-based, has to be data-based. Your emotions, your opinions, and even your experience are important, but you must make decisions based around data. First off, you need to collect all the relevant data. Companies must gather relevant data on their customers from various sources, such as social media, email, web analytics, and your CRM. That data can then be used to determine customer behavior patterns and the effectiveness of your customer relationship management strategy. You need to be able to analyze that data. You need to use analytics tools to analyze the data collected from various sources. It's essential to then break that data into groups or segments to identify trends and patterns. Based on this information, your business can then determine areas that need improvement and those that are working. As I said, you need to make data-driven decisions. Businesses should use the data collected to make decisions instead of opinions or emotions. This will help a company to identify customer needs, and you will then be able to personalize interactions with your customers. Ultimately, that will lead to an improved customer experience. So using the data collected, businesses must improve the customer experience. This involves addressing customer complaints and feedback, and then making improvements to your sales processes. By providing an excellent customer experience, businesses will naturally increase customer loyalty and ultimately lead quality. You then need to be able to repeat that feedback loop process. So, and finally, businesses must continuously collect and analyze data, as we know. You must be able to implement decisions based on insights derived from that data and then improve the customer experience. This process creates a feedback loop that ensures businesses stay customer-centric and relevant. It's a very important point there. The last thing I want to cover off is how do you get end users to be early adopters and advocates of your CRM? First off, you've got to provide comprehensive training. Offering comprehensive training on your CRM software will help promote its adoption by end users. They'll become more comfortable using the software, which will encourage them to become advocates. Very obvious point. You need to look at offering incentives. So providing incentives for early adopters can encourage end users to embrace the CRM system. For example, offering a bonus or recognition to employees who use the system to its full potential can naturally be an effective motivator. Managers need to lead by example. The management team should lead by example and be early adopters of the CRM system. That will demonstrate the importance and the value of the system, and it will encourage others to follow suit. You need to continuously communicate the benefits of having the system in place. Communicating the benefits of using the CRM systems to the end users will help promote its adoption naturally. Highlighting how it will improve their workplace productivity or how it will benefit the company as a whole can naturally be an effective motivator. My first point was about providing comprehensive training, but it doesn't stop there. It's not one and done. You need to provide ongoing support. It's important to provide that ongoing support for end users so that you can address any issues they may encounter whilst using your CRM system. It will help prevent frustration or discouragement, which naturally will impede that adoption and advocacy that I mentioned. You need to look at how you solicit feedback. So encouraging end users to provide feedback on the CRM system can help improve its adoption. You need to take their suggestions seriously and implement changes accordingly to improve the user experience. Really, really important. You also need to celebrate the successes. So celebrating success stories and positive feedback related to your CRM system can encourage end users to become advocates. This can include highlighting how the system has improved workflow, added value to the company, or exceeded expectations. Ultimately, I recognize that lots of things that I've covered today seem obvious. I'm not reinventing the wheel. One thing I would say to yourself before you end this and watching this recording is just have a little think. If what I'm saying today is obvious, it's not educating you any further, and it's not giving you any insight, can you confidently ask yourself and answer the question, am I using my CRM to its full potential? I appreciate some of these are very much not light bulb moments, but go away and ask yourself, am I using a CRM to its full potential, or ultimately do I need a CRM? In the event that you'd like a different perspective on that, as I said, we're HubSpot partners. We offer CRM services alongside sales services and marketing services. I'm just going to quickly pop a QR code on the screen. I appreciate your time for listening, but if you follow that QR code, it will take you directly to my LinkedIn. We can connect, and my DMs are open if anybody's got any questions or queries, or if they want an alternative perspective on how they're using their CRM system. Thank you very much for your time.